exciting one. It's my 2022 luxury wish list, and although it's a small one, it's a really good one. But before we get into that, let me introduce myself. I'm Tamika, and here on my channel I cover topics on fashion, lux for less, and the occasional lifestyle content. So if that sounds like topics that you're into, consider hitting that subscribe button down below along with that notification bell so you never miss an upload. So although this video is not at all about luxury minimalism, I did want to talk about it a bit and why I only have 5 items on my wish list. Now, the way I see it, I do not like to accumulate a lot of things that I'm not using. So I don't buy luxury items to sit on a shelf and admire. I buy them to use them. And if I'm being honest with myself, there's only but so many things that I could use at a time. I often feel guilty if I have too many items just sitting around, whether it be luxury or not, items just taking up space in my closet. And if you think about it, if the items aren't being put to use, then in my case, I'll forget that I even have them. So it's like, what's the point? You're spending this money, and at the end of the day, it needs to be items that you're going to utilize and are going to functionally fit into your wardrobe. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like to reward myself every now and again, but I don't feel like every item that I see, I have to then go purchase and have in my wardrobe. Okay, so now that I've given you my whole little spiel on my take on luxury minimalism, we can get into this wish list. Now, the items are in order of items that I want most. The first that I'm going to mention being the one that I'm seeking after most, and that is the Van Cleef Vintage All Humber Bracelet, 5 motif, yellow, gold setting, and I think the stone is agate or agate. I think it's agate. Regardless, it's this pretty blue stone that I love. Like, I thought for a while, looking at those bracelets, if I ever got one, it would be the mother of pearl setting, but I was wrong. I just recently started seeing the blue agate stone, and I was like, that is the one. And it really just made its way to my wish list. So they have the suite, which is the one that I have here. It's referring to the size again, it's the small. The bracelet that I'm talking about is the vintage setting, so the medium size setting that you see everywhere. That one, I want that one. It is so pretty, and it's really just the color that drew me in. And with jewelry, I'm really lazy, so I don't know what the care of that stone is yet, how well it can hold up in a shower or with contact with different lotions and perfumes, because it's something that I plan on wearing all the time and never taking off. So if it is as sensitive as some of their other stones, then I might be back at the mother of pearl setting, which I want a different stone. But that is definitely top tier on my luxury wish list for 2022. Okay, so getting into item number 2, and it is the only bag on my wish list, and that is the Bottega Jody bag. So the Jody bag that most people are used to seeing is the mini version, and that is the really small one you see everywhere pretty much. But I want the one that just came out, which is the teen size. Now their sizing is a bit confusing and all over the place. So you have the mini, then you have the small, which to me is really not that small, and then you have the teen one, which is somewhere between the mini and the small, and then of course they have the large one. I want the teen. It's the perfect size, it's the most practical, and of course I'll pop up pictures so you can see what I'm talking about. But I think I've reached pretty much purse piece so to speak. So that is really the only bag that I've been kind of eyeing and have kind of been replaying over and over in my head. Now, more than likely I'll be buying mine pre-loved. The prices on those bags are ridiculous, and for no reason. Especially the mini, it's just not that serious. So I've seen quite a few in really great condition on Fashion File. Now it won't be the Jody style, it'll be the older style from like way back that doesn't have that knotted piece on the shoulder part. But yep, the Bottega Jody is second on my list. Moving right along to item number 3, and it is a pair of sunglasses. Typically, I am not into designer sunglasses, but lately I have seen a few pair that have sparked my interest, and it may be because I'm headed to an island in a couple of months for vacation, and I need my stunner shades. So that could be the reason why my eyes have been going to sunglasses lately. But there's only really one pair that I've really been wanting, and that is the Fendi oversized logo sunnies, and they're the ones with the FFs all along the lens. Now I want them in pink, and I missed out when Moda Operandi had a sale and they were like dirt cheap. Needless to say, I can't find them anywhere right now, not in pink. I really want the pink pair. I had outfits ideas in mind all around those sunglasses, so I have to find them before I go on my vacation, but for now they're just sitting on my wish list. 2 items left, and this next one needs no introduction. It's short and sweet, and that is the Loewe Obi belt. I don't have to say nothing. I'm gonna put some pictures up. This bag speaks for itself. It literally needs nothing. I don't need to say anything. I mean, all these pictures say it all. Stunning, adds something to every outfit. I mean, there's so many ways you could wear this over so many different outfits, and the long and short of it is, I need it, and that's it. So we've made it to item number 5, my final item, and that is the Chanel gold chain belt. Now this item is a bit of a wild card because it's something I've wanted for so long, but the more I sit and think about how I want it and how much I adore it, the price goes up. I mean, it literally goes up in my sleep. I can go to sleep one night, wake up, and the price can shot through the roof. Like, I don't know. This one is something that may or may not happen, because at some point it's like, when do you draw the line at how much you're going to spend on a belt? I know the vintage ones are better quality and they're probably royal gold or whatever. I still don't know. It's a belt. Like, I can't wear it with everything. I don't know. That one might be sitting there for a while, but I do want it. I just like the look of it. Don't like the price, but it is on my wish list. It's definitely down at the bottom, number 5 being the wild card item, but definitely made its way to my wish list. Okay, so that wraps up today's video. Let me know if any of these items that I have on my wish list surprised you, or if these were items that you were kind of expecting from me. And if you wish to shop any of these items and potentially add them to your wish list, I have linked to all of them in the description box below. And if you wish to connect with me further, you can head over to my Instagram at tstyled_, where you will eventually see these items on me from my wish list and a whole lot more. Thanks for watching.